Hey guys, I'm here with part 2 of my effect systems tutorial. In this video we'll be running through stop effect systems, EMP effect systems, and push effect systems. So, stop effect systems. Used defensively, they'll create an anti-gravity field around one ship, allowing it to fly unhindered through planetary atmospheres. Basically, what this means is if you have enough of these to have the maximum ship to module percentage needed, you basically can fly around in planet atmosphere as if there is no gravity pulling you towards the planet. It 100% negates gravity for planets. This can be really useful if you're using a mining ship to mine planets, or if you just want to have planetary ships that can fly back and forth between capital ships and planet bases. I think it's kind of a neat little effect system. Other than that, there's not much to it. It's pretty simple. It uses 10 energy a second per module and can have a maximum bonus of 100%. So basically, 1 out of 40 blocks needs to be one of these modules to get the full percentage bonus. Otherwise, you will have some gravity effects. Pretty simple. Moving onwards, we've got EMP effect computers and EMP effect modules. So, used defensively, they'll defend against power draining damage dealt to the ship. However, due to its cap of 50%, only half of your power damage can be negated, meaning basically it has a maximum bonus of 50%. So, it can't really defend your power reactors 100% basically. If somebody's using a power draining beam on your ship or doing power damage to your ship, it can only negate 50% of the damage that's done to your ship in that respect. Now, it does only use 10 energy a second, but it requires a 5% ship to module ratio to get the maximum bonus. So you gotta have 1 block to every 20 blocks on your ship basically. Moving on, we've got the push effect computer and modules. Used defensively, it will trigger a forward thrust burst. Now, you do have to continue clicking it for that burst effect to work, and I'll show that in just a minute here. There is no limit on the maximum bonus. Now, technically there is a limit, but the limit is only based on the size of the ship that you're building, because it's based on a module to mass ratio. So you can continuously build more and more and more of these modules and have a higher and higher and higher burst, but the absolute max that it can get up to anyway is the max speed of your server. So basically, this throws your ship forward into an immediate high speed burst, and if you have enough of them, you can go all the way up to maximum speed for the ship, and if you go above and beyond that, the max you can get up to is the server maximum. It does use a lot more power, so granted, if you're going to use these to try and get a big ship to accelerate faster, it's going to drain a lot of power while you're using it. It's 40 energy a second per module, and you need to get 5% of your total ship mass to basically be this module to get it all the way up to its maximum. So, the next thing to look at here is the stop effect computer and how it works, and as you can see, when I turn it on, we now have an anti-gravity effect. And as you can see, I also don't have enough modules to have a 100% for this effect. So, this effect is actually interesting enough that I'd like to show you what it actually does. So I'm going to go to the nearest planet here and show you what it does. So, I have intentionally come to the nearest planet to show you exactly what the stop effect computer does and why it can be quite useful. So, as you'll notice, I'm not able to actually lift off from this planet. I'm actually trying right now to fly away. But actually, this ship is a little bit too big and doesn't have quite enough thrust to actually break this planet's atmosphere. But if I turn this stop effect on, I can then actually start to move. Not very quickly, but that's just how it works. Now if I turn it off, oh no, I totally lost all of my ability to fly whatsoever. Turn it back on, and I can start to fly away again. So, basically, if you have a ship that's a little bit too big to break planet gravity, you can put a stop effect system on it just to get it off the planet, and then change it later to however you want it to be set up. But that is basically what the stop effect system does. So, next system for me to show you is the EMP effect, which if I click this on, you'll see power, damage, protection, and efficiency is at 20.5% up at the top right. So this can go up to a maximum of 50% per your ship, and what it does is it just protects you when you're under attack by something that does damage to your power cores or your power storage. Basically, it will block 20% of that right now, and up to a maximum of 50%. So the next system is the push effect computer, which basically is going to throw your ship in a forward direction. So if you use it, you'll notice now I'm moving. But you have to keep clicking it. And every time you click it, it uses a burst of energy and immediately throws your ship into that direction. And if you have enough modules, you can actually make it throw your ship all the way up to maximum speed instantly. As you'll notice, it can also help you get up to max speed if you're using an overdrive computer but you don't have enough thrusters to compensate. So you can use it with thrusters to help you get the amount of thrust that you need, and it'll get you up to speed a whole lot quicker than if you're just using thrusters. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you can join me for my last part, and it will be going through pull effect systems, ion effect systems, and overdrive effect systems. So, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, definitely hit the like button and subscribe.